Hi guys. Hi. So, if this is your first time here, my name is Aaliyah. I talk about mindset and identity shifting, things to motivate you and to make you the best version of yourself. So, if you've been here, you're probably currently seeing that I am doing a little series on different techniques that you can use to shift yourself from being in one identity to another. And like I prefaced in the majority of my videos, that the techniques themselves don't actually manifest, that the techniques help you from getting from one point of being to another state of being. And that state of being essentially allows you to get new thoughts, emotions, actions, and processes from that point of view. And it's essentially what you need to be the best version of yourself. Now, today I wanted to talk about journaling and scripting. I wanted to add both of these into one video because they're pretty much the same thing and they're very helpful for people that like to jot down their thoughts and like to write things down and like to write their achievements and goals, especially if you're like a diary entry type of gal. It will really benefit you and hopefully help you to get into that state of being. So let's just start off with what is journaling or what is scripting. Essentially, I like to look at journaling as a more romanticized version of scripting. Scripting essentially is just writing things down at any point in the day, and journaling has kind of become this process that you can do throughout the evening, throughout the morning, throughout the night, where you can have an individualized time, make it very romantic, have some candles on, have some music, make it a nice process for you and make it a lot more pleasurable for you to do. Because at the end of the day, you want it to be as enjoyable for you as possible. So that is what it is. If you're confused about what scripting or journaling might be, they're pretty much the same thing. One's just kind of reflecting, and so is scripting as well. They're both pretty much reflecting on your past, your future, on things that you want, things that have happened, and how you can better absolve that in life. So how do you script, Aaliyah? You're going to ask me, how do you script? How? And scripting is very easy. So is journaling, very easy. But what it does require is disciplined time. It requires time for you to set aside during your day for you to actually do this practice. It's not something that you can just do randomly throughout the day, right? Like affirmations, for example. But the good thing with journaling is it allows you to kind of slow down and come into the present moment, and it slows your brain down, right? And that's essentially what you want to do when it comes to these processes. Instead of overthinking about life, about the future, about the past, about experiences that you're probably going through, you can just relax. Relax in your being, relax in your state, and ensure that the state of being that you want to be in is the state of being that is aligned to your goals and your desires. So with scripting, with journaling, what you have to do is write down what you want or what you have or what you desire as if it has already happened. So essentially you're writing as if it happened yesterday, let's just say. So if you were going to say that I went to the park, you're not going to say I'm going to go to the park. You're going to say I went to the park. And the park was great. We did XYZ. It was so fun. It was so enjoyable. I loved it. And what that puts you in is a state of being of it already happening. And in that process, you can write down the feelings and the emotions that you will feel from going to the park, whether that's feeling free or it was enjoyable or it was fun. And those feelings is what you want to capture. Those are the feelings that you want to grab and want to remind yourself of every single day. And the great thing with scripting, like I said, it allows you to be in the present moment. And you want to be in the present moment with all of these experiences and all of these techniques that I am teaching you. Because at the end of the day, the techniques allow you to change your state of being. And if you're constantly, like your mind's constantly on 50 miles per hour, 24/7, right? You're not going to be able to think thoughts clearly. So you want to be as present as you can while you're doing this. So you will grab a sheet of paper and a pen, and you will write down exactly what happened on that day. Whether it's the day of getting your desire, whether it's the job opportunity, whether it's receiving amount of money, whether it's getting the love of your life, whether it's, doors opening for you, whether it's a promotion, whatever it might be, you write that down as if it has already happened or it has happened that specific day. And you write it in detail. Now, the process of actually writing down your experiences, the process of actually writing it down and writing in the detail and adding that detail in links back to the feelings of it as well. So you don't just want to write, I went to the park. You want to write the feelings of what that feeling of going to the park gave you. It made me feel happy. It made me feel fun. It was enjoyable. It was freeing to go there. It was enjoyable. It was pleasurable for me to be there. And what that allows you to do is, like I said, it grasps that feeling of it. And like Neville said, feeling is a secret. So, getting that feeling is essentially what the fuck you want to do. And it's going to allow you to get to the best possible outcome of it. Now, once you have written down your desires as if they have already come true, what it will allow you to do is you're going to be in a state of being where you're going to feel as though it's already happened. Now, that's essentially the basis of what to do when you want to script or when you want to journal. You have to make sure, and this is like a pointer, this is very, very important. You want to make sure that it's written in the present tense as if it has already happened or it happened today. You don't want to write as if it's going to happen, as if it's something that's going to happen in the future. You want to write it as if it's already happened. And once you have written it, and this is just a preface because this is just, I think it's based on personal opinion. There are some people that can read and comprehend at the same time. And I want to discern between reading and comprehending, right? When you're writing something down, in my head, when I'm writing something down, I can't comprehend what I'm trying to say. Once I've finished writing it down and then I read it again is when I can actually comprehend the stuff that I was writing down. So you might take 5-10 minutes out of your day and write down a script or write down a journal of what happened in that day and how great it was and how lucky you are and how grateful you are for the day, right? And you reread it again. And I recommend people to read it at least 5 times. You want to read it to the point where you're actually understanding what you're reading and you're feeling the feelings that you're writing in that detailed script that you have just written. And like I said, it allows you to get back into that state of being because like I mentioned in majority of my videos, you have like a lifeline of person A, right? And that person A has been 100 for multiple years. From socialization, from conditioning, from things that you've been taught as a kid up until now. But you want to make sure that that life bar for person B, the person that you're trying to be, person who has your desires and is in alignment with the desires and goals, is at 100. And to do that, you're going to have to consistently be in that 100 state of being for person B as much as you can throughout the day. And once you can do it for a day, you'll do it the next day and the next day and the next day until eventually you become that person and person A is no longer existent. So that's the important part of it. Now, I've seen people get very, very annoyed with scripting because I feel like people think it's very, very tedious. And I like to make things as easy as possible for me when it comes to techniques. That's why for me, like affirmations work wonders because it's something that I can do throughout my day while I'm doing day-to-day tasks, while I'm getting ready, while I'm just chilling out. I can affirm without having to actually put conscious effort into actually doing it. Now, what you can do if you find it hard to script, yet you enjoy scripting but you feel like you can't do it throughout the day, whether you have a very long job or you go to school or you have a busy day schedule, you can write a script, right? Whether that's in the evening of, let's just say, Sunday, right? You write a big script and this script could be for the week or for the next day or for the next couple of days. And that same script, you reread the other 3 times that you have disciplined yourself to read them. So you might wake up in the morning, grab that same piece of paper that you wrote the day before and read it again and get back into that feeling of feeling those emotions. You could have a picture of it on your phone, right? And just read it and read it and read it and read it until you feel your feelings improve. Then you can do it at lunchtime. You can do it in the evening. You can do it at tea time because you're just rereading what you have already written. And you can read it at least 5 times, right? Or even more if you want to, if you enjoy reading it. But as long as you can feel you shift your state of being, then eventually you'll reach a point of, okay, bet, like this is the point that I need to reach. I don't need to read anymore. Or if you actually enjoy the process of scripting, what you can do is every time you have a time throughout the day, whether it's in the morning or in the night, you have a moment in the day where you script. And this can be a new one every single time. You can wake up in the morning, give yourself 20 minutes where you script everything out, you reread it, and you close that book and you leave it. And then you can come back in the evening, open a new page, rewrite another one, and then read it, and then leave it. And you can keep doing that every single day if you actually enjoy the process of it. Because like I said, it's a mindfulness practice and it requires discipline. It allows you to become present. So it's great. It's like a form of meditation almost. You stop thinking about everything else that's gone on with the day and you only think the positive thoughts about what is going to work out for you in the future or in terms of your goals. So that is great. That's exactly what you want to be doing, and that's exactly how it's going to work out for you. So when it comes to scripting, I would say the most important parts of it is to be as detailed as you can. Like I said, always mention the feelings that it is. And I'll give you an example of this. Let's just say I am desiring a promotion at a job. You would say something along the lines of, I'm so grateful that I got this job promotion. I feel so great. Like, I feel so valued in the company. I love working for this company. They've given me a promotion of XYZ amount. It's 10% more than what I'm working for right now. It's £11 or £12 more than what I was working for before. And I love it. I feel so valued. I feel so worthy of having this promotion. I deserve it because I'm such a hard worker. Of course they want me to have this. And you reread that as much as you can. And like I said, all the process is when you are person A and you're trying to change to person B, you want to make sure that that lifeline that they have is at 100 as much as you can throughout the day. And especially at the points when you start to feel like you're wavering. And wavering is essentially you're reacting to the 3D, you're reacting to the circumstances that have been shown to you. And when you react to them, you can reread that script as much as you want so you can get back into the feeling state of actually having that thing. And essentially become the version of you that has everything that you want. And that is the best thing that can come out of this. Like I said, it's not the technique of journaling, of scripting that gets you what you want. It's not because you're doing it, you're getting what you want. You're doing it so then you can change your state of being. And because you change your state of being, you become that version who aligns those actions, those thoughts, and those emotions to having that exact thing. So that is the basis of what scripting and journaling is. And it's great. Like for me personally, I enjoy scripting and journaling, but I don't do it like a disciplined thing on a day-to-day basis. I have other methods that I use that work a lot better and a lot easier for me. But scripting in and of itself, there will be times when I'm watching a show, I'm watching a movie, or I'm just mindlessly thinking where I'll bring out a piece of paper and just write down my thoughts. It could just be, I'm grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. I could just be talking about how great life is and how everything is working out for me, how there's nothing to worry about in life and how I'm so protective and how God is always protecting me and how grateful I am to God and how beneficial he is for me and how much he helps me and how grateful I am for the air that I breathe. And I write all of these things down, but it's very, very sporadic throughout my months, throughout my years. There'll go months when I don't do it, and there'll be months where I do it consistently every single day. So it's not a discipline for me, but I do enjoy doing it because, like I said, it brings you back into the present moment and it helps you to realign your thoughts. And it's a great way, like journaling and scripting is a great way to kind of reflect on your day. It's a great way to reflect on your future, reflect on everything that's going on in life, and essentially it realigns you. At any point it realigns you and until the point where you get to person B as consistently as you possibly can. So I think that's the majority of what journaling and scripting is, and I hope that helps you. I hope you got some good nuggets from this video. And if you have any other questions about journaling and scripting, do let me know, comment them down below and let me know what you get from it. And yeah, I'm going to make another video about visualization. Just because the other video, I don't feel like it was up to par. But I'll make another video on visualization and I will do another video on a couple more techniques that I have. So I hope that this helps. And I also want to mention that, like I say in every single one of my videos, try out the techniques first. Build up your arsenal of techniques, and then those techniques, at least you know which ones work for you, which one resonate with you, because at the end of the day, you want it to resonate with you. Because if it doesn't resonate with you, then you're forcing yourself to do it, which is in and of itself something backwards that you don't want to be doing. You don't want to be doing something that doesn't resonate with you or you don't enjoy doing, or something that isn't pleasurable for you. So ensure that you do something that resonates with you So that means that in the first week or 2 weeks, try out all the techniques, see how they feel for you, pick a desire and decide to do whatever one of those techniques they are, and just for the pure reason of seeing how much they resonate with you. And once you figure out which ones you do enjoy doing and which ones you don't enjoy doing, you will see that you can use those in different circumstances in your life. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoy. I hope you had a lovely day, a lovely evening, wherever you are. And let me know if this video helped you. And I will see you very, very soon. So take care and yeah, bye.